So let's talk about equals versus double equals versus triple equals. Right, so I'm going to create a function, am I sexy? And that function is going to accept a couple of values like value 1, value 2, right? And then, so when we call it, let's see if that works. So if I'm not going to send anything, just to get confident with the environment. So I'm going to return true, right? It works, that's okay, right? But then I'm going to send two values. So this will be 1 and 1. And then I'm going to say return value 1 equals value 2, right? So if we do that, what will this return? True or false? True. You need to be confident, right? True. Right? You're wrong. Right? I'll be more explicit.
But 1 is true.
What will this return? True or false or something else?
1. No, sorry, 2.
Right. Right. Let's change the example a bit.
Because
let's
it's an
say
assignment, it's not
A, if the values are equal, then yes, you are, right?
But they're
Else,
not equal.
no, you aren't, right? So again, back to the example. In this particular case, yes, you are sexy.
They're always true.
Yeah, that's the point. What happens if I do that? Am I sexy or not?
You are.
You are still sexy, which is a great thing, right? But that's not probably what you were expecting. Hey, how is that possible? 1 is definitely not equal to 2, right? Why? What's going on here?
Because that, can I say?
Yep, you can say.
Because the equal sign in this case is not a part of the evaluation, it's an assignment.
Yes.
So that the equal sign on its own
Yes.
is not good for evaluating two values.
That's correct. That's one of the most common mistakes that junior developers do, right? Forget that this is not the way we compare things with JavaScript. If you want to compare things, at least you need a second equal, right? Because otherwise you are just assigning value 2 to value 1, which is truthy. It's considered like something true, right? So then, if we do that, will it am I sexy or not? Yes, Chris said that.
Yeah.
Why?
No.
Yes, no.
No, you are not.
You are not. Why? Why yes?
Because in this case you are using double equation signs, and that means it takes it as a conditional operator, which is the first type of conditional operator for equal.
Yep.
In this case, value 1 and value 2 gets evaluated
Yep.
with the equal sign, and the question is it equal in value, but
Not in form.
but not it doesn't necessarily has to be equal in type. So that in the argument we are passing two values and both of them are numbers. And
Right.
in this case,
So this evaluates to what? True or false?
This tools.
it's false.
It's false. Exactly. You're right. Right? But then, what happens if I do that?
It would still be false.
True, false.
True.
True.
No,
Why true,
it's
Constantine?
true, sorry, it's
Because
true.
it's double equation.
true.
It's what Zoltan said. It only checks for
values.
Yeah.
values rather than type.
Yeah.
It ignores type.
Yeah. 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 So you are right. This is considered that both values are the same, even though you may not expect that, because you may expect that they are disparate types. So.
But if you write true, would that be the value of
Right.
true? Would that be equals to 1?
So that's a good example. Am I sexy or not?
I think it would be. I think it would be still true.
True?
Still, it would be true.
Yeah, I also think that will be true, because technically speaking,
One is true, the sign.
exactly. Because of the same reason, right? Am I sexy or not?
That would be false.
Correct. And what about that?
That would be true. Sexy.
Exactly, right? So I'm sexy most of the times, which is probably not really accurate. Right, because of that, let's try to improve the example a bit, right? So, yeah, I mean, even though this could be okay, yeah, in reality, that's too much because we want to be stricter. To be stricter, then is when we add the third equals, right? So if we do that, am I sexy or not? No, exactly. And of course, if I do that, am I sexy or not?
No.
Yes? Why?
Yeah.
Why the money?
Because you have the argument that is, well, like true. You
Right, so with the triple
know?
equals,
Oh yeah, with the triple equals, like it's that's definitely this equals this.
yes, correct, exactly. So let's summarize that. That's important. I've been asking that question for more than 10 years, and people isn't able to give me a right answer because of a reason that I don't understand. So please remember what I'm going to say now. When you do double equals, you are seeking the equality of the elements you are comparing. The equality means that it's going to perform type conversion if necessary. So in this particular case, 1 is a number, true is a boolean. But double equals will try to normalize that expression, so it will evaluate both as the same type, which is truthy. So truthy equals truthy. Because of that, that will return yes, you are sexy, right? However, triple equals is not checking the equality, it's checking the identity, which is a different principle. So if with triple equals the type don't match, it doesn't care about anything else. If the types are different, it returns false. This is a good example. What's the type of 1?
Number.
Type of 1. Number. What's the type of 1? String. The types don't match. False. Right? So which one? Tell me the 2 reasons why you never should use double equals.
Because you should, when you're coding, be explicit in what you're trying to achieve.
Correct. Correct. 2 equals is very lazy. Right? If I got that, I don't want that to be equal, right? So don't use 2 equals. But there is a second reason that people tend to underestimate, and that's a bonus if you manage to say that in a job interview. So the second reason is performance. Triple equals is way, way, way more performant than double equals. Because if you provide something more complex,
That makes sense.
right? If you do that, even though at the moment sorry, exactly. Even though at the moment it's hard because it's a matter of milliseconds, but think in a big scale of
It doesn't have to analyze so much data.
exactly. Double equals is casting, it's doing type conversion all the time, and this is very expensive. However, with triple equals, it doesn't care, right? It doesn't care. If the types are different, false. It's super efficient, right? So please never use double equals.